In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can succeed with Instagram influencers for your Shopify dropshipping store in 2020 and beyond. I know a lot of people are having difficulties during this difficult time, obviously because of the pandemic, and maybe you're looking for other traffic sources apart from Facebook ads, Google ads, and advertising, instead doing influencers. I'm going to show you the way I do it, the way I teach my students to do it, and how you can replicate it and do it yourself successfully. Let's go. Hey, it's Rafael Cintron here. By the end of this video, you will know the exact Instagram influencer strategy to use for your Shopify store. But before we start, I want to congratulate James for being the winner of the past videos giveaway. If you want to win a $0 to $10,000 per day guide for your Shopify store, make sure to comment down below automate. We teach people how to automate their Shopify business. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that like button down below, and I'll pick a winner from this video. And if you want to work directly with me and my team, and you want me to mentor you and your business to take it to the next level and crush those 10K months, 100K months that you want to do, make sure to click that first link in the description and book a free one-on-one call with us to see if you're the right fit to work with us. Stay until the end of the video to find out the details. Now, before I show you how to actually find these Instagram influencers, how to reach out to them, how to build that relationship with them, and then how to make money from them, we do have to make a distinction between micro influencers and macro influencers. Micro influencers are the ones that have between 5,000 or 50,000 followers or so on Instagram or whatever other platform that you are going to advertise with them, with whatever that platform they have, between 5 or 50,000. That means that they at least have some people that are following them. If those people that are following them, even if there are 5,000 or 10,000 people, we've had some influencers that have 8,000 to 9,000 people, but they're extremely engaged. They constantly comment, they like, and they have a nice relationship with the actual influencer. Those are great micro influencers to use. They're very cheap. You can just send them a free product. They'll do the post for you, and you actually make a lot more money than using a huge influencer that doesn't have that much engagement rate. So we're gonna go into all the details, but the micro influencers, I'm gonna teach you how to find those first, and then the macro influencers, which are the high risk, high reward. You can spend a lot of money on that post, but you can also make a lot of money since they have a massive audience. So the first thing that we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you this tool called Heapsy or Hepsy, however you wanna call it. I use it a lot, heapsy.com, and you essentially can find any single influencer that you want. You do have to pay and upgrade your account if you wanna get more influencers or access to more influencers, but it's not really necessary. They'll give you around 10 or 20 to play with, and then the ones that you want more on top of that, then you have to pay. But let's say I'm looking for an influencer on Instagram. It can also be on YouTube, which is another strategy. If you want a video on YouTube influencers, make sure to comment down below. I'll make a video on that. But let's say Instagram, and the category you can choose all the categories here. So beauty, health, lifestyle, travel, vegan, whatever that is. I don't recommend you choose a category here. What I actually recommend you to do is do followers. So let's say we want to do 50 to around 50,000 or 5,000 to around 50,000. So let's do 5,000 to, let's say 50K here. Apply, and that'll start showing you people inside of the Heapsy platform, and all of them are on Instagram. It'll show you the engagement rate, where they're based, and all the different locations and everything about those influencers. Now, what you want to do is also click on audience and audience location. This is a very important one because maybe they are located in South Africa or Australia or whatever it is, but their audience location is the United States. That's awesome. But they can also be in the United States, but their audience is from like Pakistan or India, or maybe they bought some followers, so they're from different countries. You always want to do audience location, United States, because that's the people that you want to target. Apply that. And then the last thing you're going to do here is do the actually the audience. It's the same place. Audience interest is the next thing that you're going to do. So let's say I want to sell fitness products, and I want to sell home gym products and products for people that are stuck at home during quarantine but still want to train and do fitness. I can go in here and do fitness, apply, and this will give me a lot of different influencers that have 5 to 50,000. Their audience is in the United States, and their audience is also interested in fitness. And here you can see it gives me about 9, and then the rest I have to upgrade, which is like $50 per month, but these are fine. So for example, men, and this guy, for example, here, I can click on the page and look what he's all about and look at his actual engagement rate, look at his page. You can also see the engagement. I highly suggest that the engagement rate is over 2%. If it's below 2%, that means people don't really care about the post. They might be fake followers. So this one is actually pretty good. You want to also see that the following count is less than their follower count, because they might have 20,000 followers, but if they have 22,000 following, that means they just are doing follow unfollow with a bunch of people, and that's not really something you want. So he's based in Austria, but he has an audience in the United States. Seems like he does snowboarding, kind of fitness, sport, extreme sport posts here. You can see people commenting, some nice pictures. So this is somebody that you might consider for example, something like an extreme sport fitness brand, or just a fitness brand in general, and a product to send them, and they do a post. He is quite small, or 11.4 thousand followers, but his engagement rate seems pretty good. 284 likes, 400 likes, 300 likes. So it seems pretty good. It seems that people actually enjoy his content and like what he's all about. And then you can essentially do the same with all of these different influencers. You can go to them, go to the page on Instagram, and analyze them and see what they're all about, see what their engagement rate is, always over 2%. This one is 1%, so I'm not entirely sure about that. She's based in the Philippines, although her audience is based in the US. I don't like when people are, for example, from countries that don't really speak English that much. So it says Japan and Guam. Guam is obviously a US territory, so that's pretty good, but Philippines follower growth rate, that's pretty nice. It's seeing a nice downturn here. So the follower growth rate, how you look at this is when somebody, let's say you want to go to an influencer, if their growth rate seems like a massive spike, so it goes up like that and it just boom, and then it goes back down progressively, or it just goes down again, that means they bought a lot of followers, and it went up because they bought a lot of followers. So in this case, it seems pretty real. It seems that she's not putting that much effort lately, so it's going down progressively, which I don't like too much. And this spike here might have been that she bought some followers. So not entirely sure about this girl. Also, her engagement rate is pretty low, so I would stay away from somebody like that. You can also expand the amount of followers they have up to, let's say, 200,000 here, or 250,000, and you can also explore all different kinds of influencers within this tool. I'm not paid by this tool. There's no affiliate link. I just wanted to show you because I generally have used it before, and a lot of my students use it. Now, let's go on to the big dogs, the macro influencers, the ones with massive audiences that you can also get for quite a cheap price. So a lot of these people will do a post for example, $50, $150, depending on how much money they actually have, how much money they make, let's say with other businesses or investments, or how much money they currently need. And during this pandemic, prices for influencers have actually gone all down because people need more money, they want more cash, they want to hoard some cash. So this is actually the best time to get an influencer because they will give you the best rate. So let's say we want to look at fitness brands or find a fitness influencer. What I highly suggest you do is you go to the Instagram pages of big fitness brands like Gymshark, 0.2 million followers, Under Armour, 7.9 million followers, Nike, and all of those different fitness brands. And you want to go to the actual posts that they have. So they're doing a lot of home gym, fitness at home posts. And what you want to do is go straight to each post. So let's say we want to go to this one, and we want to go to the people that are tagged. Tag that person who always steals your clothes, and then you see them here. And those are the two people. So that's by Evelina and Alex. Let's look at those two and click on the actual profiles. Evelina has 518,000 followers, so quite a lot of followers there. And Alex has 124. So that one seems a little bit better. He's from Germany. And this one seems like a nice amount of followers that you want to go for it to not be so expensive. So 500,000, you would expect a lot of money to be put in for her to actually do a shout out, not somebody that has 100,000. So you can connect or contact both of those and see what their prices are for an actual shout out, see if they're willing to make a deal now that the pandemic is going on. But also when you're reaching out to these people that have a lot of followers, people that are working with massive brands like Gymshark, you want your page to be authentic and really good content and look very high quality. Don't just put 2 posts on your page, 20 followers, and then start reaching out to these people, because it will not work. You need to have at least 1,000 followers and have a very strong portfolio of images and a product images, videos on your page to start reaching out to these people. How you're gonna reach out to them, I'm gonna give you the exact template in just a second that you're gonna go and copy and paste over to your influencers and get them to buy from you, or do the exchange of the post for a product. The other one here, Under Armour, what you can do is go to these people. So let's go to this one. Tom Brady, this is actually Tom Brady, so that's not somebody that we're gonna go for, but let's say her here. Train with Mom, let's see. And this one, I think she's also pretty famous. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, 15.2K followers. So even with massive massive brands like this, you can find small influencer, micro influencers that can work with you, and you can actually do very good deals with them. So this one, 15.2K. She worked with the Under Armour women team, so that means that her engagement is probably really, really good. And a brand like Under Armour, a multi-billion-dollar brand, is training with her or doing influencer shoutouts with her. That means she's doing something right. So you want to reach out to people like this, small follower counts or small followings, because they're cheaper, because they're willing to work with smaller brands, and so on. You can also look through the other pages here. Let's see this girl, and she is Alex Aust. Let's check her. How many followers? 36.1. So again, Under Armour is actually a great one if you're looking at the fitness niche and you want to work with somebody like that, and you go and look for these influencers. Below 50,000 followers is actually a great amount to go for, because they will be a lot cheaper. So let's say you're doing beauty, hair care, body care for women specifically. You can also go to brands like Sugar Bear Hair, just big brands on Instagram that have a good Instagram following, 2.7 million followers. You want to go to the people that are working with them, and unless they're not massive people like Kourtney Kardashian or the Kardashian sisters, they're pretty good to do shout outs with if they have less than, let's say, 279,000 followers. That's pretty good. She lives in, doesn't say here where it lives, but she has done a lot of posts for Sugar Bear Hair again. So for example, this is somebody that you want to connect with and Hawaii. She's based in Hawaii, so the US. So you want to connect with her, contact her, and see what the rates are and how you can actually make a shout out with her and see if it's a viable option for you. And you want to do the same with all her page. Look at this one, Chadia. 914, that might be a tough one. It's a little bit, when they're closing in on 1 million or more than 1 million, it's likely not easy to get a sponsorship with them or an influencer shout out, and the price is just gonna be retarded. So the next one that we're gonna do is house. Let's say you have a home decor or home appliance, home gadget niche store. You can go to these pages right here and then go to the person that is posting on here or that they've tagged on the post. And the same thing goes for these people. 2,500, that's a little bit too small. We wanna be over 5K, so let's go to here, and the same girl, Rachel Lowen, and this one, it doesn't say anybody, but you want to go to big brands that post about the thing that you want to post about, and then you go to the people that are tagged in the post here. For example, image, store photography interiors, 35.6 thousand followers. That's pretty good. They do photography of interiors. So if you're selling anything home decor, anything related to a home interior, then that's a perfect one to go to. Now, how do you actually contact these people the best possible way and to get a nice sponsorship with them or an influencer shout out? And what's the way and the template that I give my students that you can just copy paste and use for yourself? It's right here, Instagram influencer reach out script. And I'm gonna say, hey, and the name of that person, my name is, and you're gonna put your name from brand name. So the name of your brand. I've been following your Instagram for the past weeks, months, or years. If you don't know anything about them, I highly suggest you study a little bit of their posts, see what they do, and don't just randomly say, I've been following you for 2 years. And she says, oh, wow, what do you know about me? And you don't know anything. So be honest in here. And if you haven't been following them, then at least tell them, hey, I've been following you for like a week or something like that. I loved your recent collaboration with, and this is why it's important to find that brand that they did a collab with. So let's say you find, let's say this Monica, Train with Mom, that worked with Under Armour. You can put here, I loved your recent collaboration with Under Armour. I thought it was something our audience will also appreciate since we have many followers in common. I wanted to get in touch with you to discuss a collaboration, basically, between brand name, you, and the influencer, and see if it works out as a win-win. If you're interested, reply to this message to set up a quick chat and discuss it. With love, you from your brand. So what you want to do is get them on a quick chat. A quick chat is just basically back and forth DMs. And then if you can even get them on a 15-minute, 20-minute call, that's even better. Discuss the rates and see if they can actually do a shout out for you. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the direct messages here. Instagram has made it possible that you can actually send direct messages. Instead of using your phone, you can use direct here. Instagram.com/direct/T, and then whatever your ID of your account is. So we can click direct and then put her, let's say Train with Mom, or Mon actually, Train with Mon, put her here. Next, we'll send her this template, and then we'll go here. Hey Monica, right? I'm assuming that's her name. Monica, my name is Rafael, or R, from brand name. I've been following your Instagram for the past whatever. I love your recent collaboration with Under Armour. I'm gonna put that there, Under Armour. I thought it was something our audience would also appreciate. I wanted to get in touch with you to make a collaboration with whatever your brand name is. If you're interested, reply to this message and set up a quick chat. With love, Rafael. You want to send this message from your brand Instagram, not your personal one, unless you have more than like 10,000, 20,000 followers. That looks very legit. Then that's a lot better. You want to send it from your brand name Instagram. Send that message. Out of around 100 messages that you get around 5 to 10 answers. So you do have to send quite a nice bunch. If you send this template to 3 people, nobody answers you. That's normal, right? So you do have to send it to a lot of people. It is time consuming, but now that we're all quarantined, stuck at home, it is something that you can do that doesn't cost you money, like advertising, Facebook ads, and so on. This doesn't cost you money. You can also create an exchange where you send them a free product. That's all you send them, and you can even order that product off of Amazon, send it to their house. They do a video or a shout out with it, and then you get the money. They put the link in the bio. You can also give them a discount code. That's the best way to track it. If you give them a coupon code on Shopify, they can go and put that coupon code on their bio or tell people to buy from your store from that coupon code, and that way you can track exactly how many sales they give and even give them a percentage of the revenue. Now that you know exactly how to find these influencers, the difference between micro and macro, and how to find those, if you want a special contract that I have with my influencers to show exactly how much you should pay, how the shout out should go, and exactly how everything should go, and make it legally binding so that if they screw you, if they try to scam you or something, you do have the law on your side and you can basically get them in trouble for that. If you want that special influencer contract, make sure to comment down below contract or give me the contract and I'll send it over to you. If you want me to mentor you directly and work with me and my team to take your Shopify business or your e-commerce business to the next level, make sure to click that first link down in the description and apply for a free one-to-one call. Please only apply or book a call if you are serious in investing in your business and actually taking it to the next level and working with a mentor to get better results. If you just want to chat with me or want to chat with my team, please use the free Facebook group. It's also down in the description. You can use that, ask any questions you want. It's for purely advice. The call is for people that want to take it to the next level, work with me, and get the results they need. Now that you know how to find influencers, send those products over to them, build a nice relationship, and actually make money out of them. If you want to know how to ship your products to your customers once you get those orders in 2 to 3 days, even during the coronavirus pandemic right now, make sure to click that video right there. 2-day shipping during coronavirus and moving forward, even with the coronavirus. Click that video right there, comment automate down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell, that like button, and book a call. The first link in the description. I will see you in the next one.